clear. I get gender envy specifically from the Shrek in Shrek the Musical on Broadway, played by Brian Darcy James, okay? Not Shrek from the movie. The only movie character I get gender envy from is Arthur. Obviously, look at that fucking haircut. That's an envy mullet if I ever saw one. That's my hair with bangs. Shrek the Musical is a little bit too important to my queer little life. I don't know if I could properly describe how it felt to sing Big Bright Beautiful World in that lower register as an 8-year-old closeted lesbian. It was gender affirming care that got nominated for a Tony Award, but snubbed by Billy Elliot. God damn it, I don't care, those kids can jump. So what about Shrek gives me gender envy, you must be asking? Is it his looks? No. Well, no. It's more his vibe, his overall energy, his chutzpah, if you will. Let me break this down for you, okay? Generally speaking, gender envy is the feeling of envy one gets over someone else's expression of their gender. This can include physical traits, their behaviors, their voice, even. Actually, yes, definitely their voice. That's a big one for me. I don't know what it is about the Scottish accent that is so fucking cunty gender, but it's that Merida. If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya? Merida was also a little gay awakening for me, okay? Everyone shut the fuck up. I like cartoons. God, my son is here. Don't disrespect me and my son. According to the LGBTQ nation, gender envy can also be felt by people who express themselves in such a way that goes against what their culture and society typically expect of their gender. Now who is completely out of the norm in his society? Would it be fair to say that someone could be envious of the I don't care what everybody thinks of me thing and the crass and crude way that Shrek goes about his life? The bathroom humor, the fucking fit, even the way that he moves and sings on stage. It's all giving very masculine, but not in the polished Prince Charming way that is usually celebrated in their society. He's messy and aggressive and unabashedly himself because he figures that everyone is gonna hate him anyway, so might as well be who you are. It's some fucking powerful shit. Also, watch this. How is that not the most metal fucking thing you've ever seen in your fucking life? He tore that shit up, and then he tore that shit up. Indeed, like an onion, the queering of Shrek has many, many layers. Who I'd Be is the last song in Act 1. And it is a breathtaking display of emotional storytelling that you can only get from musical theater. I'm sorry, call me a theater kid, okay? I don't fucking care. I've done my dues. I've listened to Be More Chill more times than I wish that I did. Under his grumpy green bravado, all this guy really wants is a story where he can control his own narrative. His whole life, he was feared and hated for no fucking reason, and that's just all he knew. He was always the villain in everyone else's story, and he lived out that script, but longed to have his own narrative where he could be the hero himself. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower, save a hothouse flower, and carry her away. I get the girl. I take a breath. I remove my helmet. What's that right there? Gay panic. You can't tell me if you close your eyes and you hear that song with a more feminine voice, that is not a closeted ogre lesbian fantasizing about rescuing their princess. Relatable fucking content. And he got his happy ending and found someone who made him feel loved and accepted. Beautiful queer representation. Thank you, Shrek. I think we should all aspire to be a bit more like Shrek from Shrek the Musical. Not Shrek from the movie. Not Shrek from the movie. Not the Mike Myers one. Shrek the Musical, starring Brian Darcy James and Sutton Foster. Go use a skunk as deodorant, visit your local swamp, and try and get your buddy hooked up with a sexy dragon. If you do not have access to a swamp, that is okay. I will be going on behalf of people since I live in the beautiful Sunshine State. So if you'd like to connect more with your inner Shrek, I will be taking orders for Shrek potency spells on my Etsy, featuring an authentic Disney-made mossy pond with an alligator in it, probably. Anyways, thank you so much. That's it. That's all I've got. Thank you to all the talented people who worked on Shrek the Musical. Without you, I may not have ever felt comfortable using they/them pronouns. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it could be. I said maybe. Maybe it might be. There could be an alternate timeline where I get gender envy from the Squip from Be More Chill and become really problematic, probably. Thank you so much for watching, and I just wanted to say real quick that I love Canada. I love all the funny people that Canada has produced. My stepdad is Canadian, which makes me Canadian by marriage, so I just wanted to say, go Canada! Heated rivalry was great. Anyways, yes, thank you Canada for existing, and thank you Just for Laughs for watching. Okay, goodbye!